It's Week 8 of the NFL, and our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Colts and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State, set to lead Green Bay.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Colts and the Packers, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll run on first down. Kramer, and he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Love with it here, third and short yardage. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Love looking to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop it. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Up the middle they go. It's Kramer. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of the first.
Yeah, they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 76 yards.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating. Instead of the run that they got.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18, pioneer, street, hustle.
They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Goes for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a give to Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Love, he's going to change the play here. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 by 6, 60.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on this schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead. Make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. For almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love. And that's incomplete.
Last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And it's fielded at the 34. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Colts to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Go, go.
At the 46-yard line.
Hurt.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19, Charger.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point try now for Moody. It's good to make it 17-7. That time a 6-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check white. Blue check. Quick. Yellow. Yellow. Run.
Off the play fake, Love. Throwing right in, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
17 yards. And the Packer 1st down.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Opposite. Green. Black one. Smith red. Hunt. Red.
On 1st down, Kramer. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Check white. Blue check. Quick. Yellow. Ready. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kramer, he will push his way down to about the 14. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Love, they go play action now. This is caught. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown up. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd down and 6.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. Say hurt. Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll drop to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run with Taylor. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 7.
Again, it's Taylor. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
That's out to the left and complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Street. Rig.
they'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Big Lion, check, hurt. Buffalo 18, 79 Broncos. Go Chap. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now stands at... He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where you see the final score there. Desmond Ridder leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We'll stay in the AFC South as we make the trip to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. C.J. Stroud, a very good performance as his guys run the record now to 5-2. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Jacobs, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
Ready, set. Come on, set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Shoves him aside. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second and 7.
Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process.
Hey, Brad. On the ball now.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Go, Reed. Go.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 34. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Here's third and a few inches. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. They go to the ground again with Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And the defense coming. Third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They'll run on first down. Kramer, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They run the counter. It's Kramer. And this one also slowly developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
No. Hey, check that.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
As always, no rooting interest here. But that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Fired that one in there, able to make connections protection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it. And he's
got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Colts. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He finds Pierce. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To the air again. Love. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A few things better. Man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. They'll run here with Taylor. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's out.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right.
Set to go. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance.
Come on. Check.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 139 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. They run once more with Taylor. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right? A gain of 5. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Bye.